Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Proud here. I'm back with another Wi-Fi battle. We post wins, losers, draws. There's gonna be a question middle of the video at the end of the video. And guys, today I am using the Fairy Terror type Salamence, man. And this thing is a boss, like a huge beast, man. You know what I mean? Looking at my opponent's team, man, he's working with a few threats, man. The Gosh Chomp is always a problem. The Glimora, and freaking the King's Gambit, man. King's Gambit can always like be a huge threat depending on if it's a sword dancer. But let's get started, man. Let's go. So he's gonna lead off with the Glimora, and I'm gonna go into my Salamence. So I was thinking about Terra typing because I know that Glimora could carry whatchamacallit, Power Gem, but I'm like, it also could use Sludge Wave also. So I decided to stay like how I am and just go for a Dragon Dance. So right now we're gonna as soon as we come in, we're gonna start breakdancing, all that grand stuff. And here, the Glimora is actually going to go for the Stealth Rock, get stealthy. And I'm like, all right, that's fine, you know what I mean? Because we are at a +1 now, so we are life orb also. So here, I'm just like, you know what, let's go for the Earthquake here. Hopefully, this is not Focus Sash. So we do go for the Earthquake, and down goes Glimora. Let's go, man. But in the process, it is going to get his Toxic Debris, and Toxic Spikes are going to come all over my field. Unbelievable. But it doesn't matter, man. We're going to lose some damage from the Life Orb. And here, he decided just to go into this bouquet of flowers. I was wondering where that went, man. So I'm like, you know what, man? Let's go Terra Blast, man. Let's just scar, man. Let's go ahead, man. And Salamence, Dragon type are becoming even scarier than it was before. Because now you can change this type. What's crazy is that you don't even need to use it. You don't even need to run dragon moves. You can just run fairy moves. Like it's more better offensively. So here I decided to just go for the Terra Blast. You know what I mean? Get really messy on this thing. And down goes these flowers, man. These flowers are not getting watered today. Florgus is gone. So yeah. So question of the day: what is your favorite Pokemon to use for Terra typing, guys? What is your favorite Pokemon to use for Terra typing? Let me know down in the comments. For me, I like Jolteon, Terra Ice, and I like using whatchamacallit, Garganacle, whatever you want to call it, Ghost type, that rock Pokemon with Ghost Terra type, man. It's crazy. But anyways, yeah, the Meowth come out here and get hit with an Earthquake, this unshaved Pokemon, and now he's gonna go out to the King's Gambit with the Supreme Overlord. You know what I mean? Pointer looking huge as heck, like me watching some Ray J and Kim K videos. And here I decided to go for the Earthquake hit, and down goes freaking King's Gambit. Let's go, man. Let's go. This hit is a sweep. Like this is, I hate to break it to you, but this was a crazy, man. Like, what do you like? I don't know what my opponent was doing here, but you know what I mean? We just Terra Blast and we just get really messy like this whole match here. You know what I mean? And my opponent, you looking like Daft Punk. I don't even, you should continue making music. I don't know why he's battling. But anyways, we're gonna hit the Gosh Chomp with a Terra Blast, and down goes Gosh Chomp, man. Let's go, man. So we're gonna lose some more HP here, and his last Pokemon is a Jumpluff, and we're just gonna hit this thing with whatchamacallit, another Terra Blast, and that's the match over here, man. You know what I mean? I just wanted to show you guys this because Salamence is just a problem. Like it's just OP, man. But yeah, so Terra Blast Fairy, and down goes Jumpluff. Let's go. But this next match is actually much more tougher. I'm not really sure. Like, going into this match, my opponent knew what he was doing. Like he had it all. You know what I mean? So here, he's working with a few threats, man. He's working with a lot of threats here. You got the Iron Valient, you got the freaking the Gort, the Grims, the Grimmsnarl. You got the whatchamacallit, just a whole bunch of threats, man. It's just overpowered Pokemon, you know what I mean, in this team. And I'm like, you know what, it is what it is, man. I'm gonna lead off with my Corviknight because I can set up my screens, all that grand stuff. And yeah, like I said, this match was a whole lot tougher than the first one. But let's go, let's get started, man. And guys, if you made it this far to the video, please like and subscribe for me, man. I appreciate all of that. So here I am gonna go into my Corviknight, and here he's gonna go into Gosh Chomp. So I'm like, you know what, that's fine. I'm gonna go straight for the Brave Bird just to get some damage off this thing. And the Gosh Chomp is gonna go for the Stealth Rocks here, and I'm like, that's fine, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna spend those away later. So I am gonna go for the Brave Bird. We get a crit. I'm like, oh, let's go, man. So we do get a crit, but this thing not only has its ability that's hurting me, but it's Rocky Helmet also. So that stinks. But I'm gonna set up a reflect here, and this thing is gonna go for the spikes. So this Gosh Chop is basically like a defensive set with a whole bunch of hazards, which is fine. You know what I mean, I'm not really worried about that. But we are gonna get the reflect up here, and yeah, I decided to just go for the roost. So he's gonna set up another layer of spikes. I'm like, dang, man, don't you want to play in your field? Why are you doing that in my field? But we're gonna go for the roost here. That way we could go for another Brave Bird and do some damage to this thing. But here I decided just to go for the Brave Bird here, and he's gonna set up another layer of spikes. So I was hoping that this Brave Bird would be able to take it out here, but I completely forgot that I got a crit in the first one and it wasn't able to. And Gosh Chop is bulky as heck, and we're gonna get hit with Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet, which stinks. But I'm like, you know what, it is what it is. I'm gonna go for a light screen here because I'm pretty sure that this Gosh Chop can't hurt me. He does go for the outrage here, and with the reflect up, that does no damage. So we're gonna go for the light screen here, and here I decided just go for the roost. So he's gonna go for another outrage, and this outrage he gets a crit. I'm like, unbelievable, man. So the good news is that he does get the confusion, and here I decided just to get the roost up. So I did it at the right time. So now we got the roost up, you know what I mean, get some good health back, and here I decided just to go for the Brave Bird because I know it's gonna take it out. Yeah, I should have went for another roost because he does slap himself in the face, and down goes Gosh Chop, man. Let's go. So, like I said, we do go for the Brave Bird, but it's gonna fail, you know what I mean, which stinks. But it doesn't really matter because the Gosh Chop is gone now, and now he decided to go into finishing, and finishing normally like to do the flip turn and all that grand stuff. So I'm like, you know what, man, who cares? Let's just go for a roost. We're gonna eat that up and no problem, and get all our health back. So he does go for the flip turn here, and I know that this thing's gonna be scarier later, but I'm like, you know what, it is what it is. When that time comes, we're gonna have to deal with it. And now he's gonna go on to Lance Trust, his own Corviknight. I'm like, oh, this is perfect because now I could roost up, and I'm pretty sure that this thing can't really do anything to me. So here I decided to switch out and go into my Colossal, my Coles, and yeah, we're gonna get up out of here. So you come out here, man. Damn, hey, just throw the ball, my friend. You know what I mean? I'm narrating too fast. But anyways, this thing goes for a taunt. I don't know why they didn't show the animation, but it does go for a taunt. I'm like, all right, that's fine. I don't really care. I'm gonna go for the rapid spin here because I want to just get everything out of my field. And here he decides to switch out, and here he goes right back into the finishing. Now he's gonna turn into freaking Wolverine over here, and it's gonna go from 0 to hero. I'm like, oh man, now we have to deal with this thing. I am gonna go for the rapid spin and get all these things out of my field, and we're gonna be fast as heck, but not too fast because we don't want to get a jet punch to the face. So yeah, I'm like, you know what, this is a bad matchup for me. I'm gonna get up out of here and go out to my fake Whale Lord, or Whale Lord's little brother, or big brother, whichever's bigger. But we're gonna go out to Don Dazo over here, man, looking out here, man. And this thing's gonna hit me with a jet punch. You know what I mean? That does no damage because Don Dazo is a boss. I know they stall nerf a lot, but I'm like, you know what, man, it is what it is, man. I'm gonna go for the cursed here, and this thing is gonna switch out and go out to this. Oh my god, this Pokemon, man. Oh, this Pokemon, like, this Pokemon ruined my whole mood, bro. This Pokemon here ruined my whole mood. I don't know why, like, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go for the curse to get my attack and defense up, and my light screen's gonna wear off. I'm like, that's bad, but I'm like, I could take at least one move. This thing goes for a focus blast, and look at this, connects and takes me out. I'm like, this thing gotta be specs because my Dondazo had to at least live one. I know it's stab boost, but come on, man. So anyways, I'm like, you know what, it is what it is. I'm gonna go out to my Goodra here, and out here dripped in goop like me watching Ray J and Kip K videos. And here I decided to just go for an acid spray here because I know it's gonna do super effective damage, and I am assault vested, so we could definitely take a focus blast. I hope so. But now he's gonna get up out of here and go out to the Grimmsnarl, and we're gonna hit this thing with an acid spray. So Yeah, I decided to switch out because I don't want to take a spirit break to the face or play rough, whatever this thing has. And I'm gonna go back into my Corviknight to get my defenses up. 1 second. And here the Grimmsnarl is gonna set up its screens, which is fine. You know what I mean? We could deal with those later. So here I decided just to do the hit this thing with a brave bird just to get some damage off this thing, so it can be destroyed later. And he's gonna set up his last screen, and I'm gonna go for the brave bird kamikaze on this thing, and that does no damage, man. Unbelievable. And we're gonna get the recoil. So I'm like, you know what, man? It is what it is. Here he decides to switch out, and here he's gonna go out to the back to this thing here. This every time this Pokemon came in, it just got a KO. Like even with the reflect up, it just got a KO. So anyways, I'm like, you know what, this is a bad matchup for me. I'm gonna switch out of here and go back into my Colossal because that's the only Pokemon that can actually take something from this thing, and my Goodra. But I don't want this thing to go for a Moonblast. But it does go for a T-Ball here, and that does huge damage, man. Half damage, even with the reflect up. But I'm like, you know what? With the light screen up, I'm pretty sure I could take at least one more T-Ball. So here I do, and I'm like, let's go, man. And I go for the Stealth Rocks, man. So this is really good because now I'm gonna get residual damage. And here I decided just to go for the Heat Crash, but I'm pretty sure this thing's gonna outspeed me, hit me with another T-Ball, and down goes my Colossal, man. Crazy. So Colossal's down now, and here I decided just to go back into my porridge because, like I said, we could take those for days, man. You know what I mean? So here I am gonna go for the Fire Blast here, expecting the Corviknight to come in. So he does switch this out. I'm like, let's go, man. And here he decides to go to Lance Trost, the Corviknight. So Corviknight comes in, and it gets hit with some Stealth Rock damage, and here I go for the Fire Blast, and we connect. I'm like, let's go. But the damage that I did, it wasn't enough. It wasn't a lot because it does have the light screen up. So Corviknight is gonna get some leftovers, and here I decided to just go for another Fire Blast here. So we do go for another Fire Blast, connect again. I'm like, Goodra, oh what do you got? What do you got? Wide lens on you, Goodra? And this thing's gonna go for a body pressure, and that does no damage, you know what I mean? And Corviknight is gonna eat some more leftovers. By the way, Corviknight got a really nice shiny, man. That steel Pokemon with the steel color, like it's always a dope. Like Metagross, these Pokemon, the Paradox Pokemon, Corviknight, it's all crazy, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go for a third Fire Blast, and we connect again, man. Let's go. So now he decides to go right back into whatchamacallit, the Grimmsnarl. So I'm like, all right, that's fine, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure he's gonna set up screen, so I'm just gonna go straight for the Acid Spray just to get some damage off this thing. And here this thing does go for another light screen, and I'm like, all right, that's fine, you know what I mean? Because we're just here to do some damage. So we do go for another Acid Spray, and we're gonna lower its defenses. So I'm pretty sure this next Acid Spray should take it out. So I do go for another Acid Spray here, and whatchamacallit, we go for the Acid Spray, and we outspeed it this time, but it actually lives. Unbelievable. And the Grimmsnarl is gonna go for an attack move, the Spirit Break, and down goes my Goodra, man. Crazy. Dang, but Goodra was playing at work, man. You know what I mean? But now I'm like, all right, I know this thing is at low health, so I decided just to go into my River Room, my River Room, my bad, my River Room, and my Flintstones card. So yeah, I decided just to go for the Shift Gear here, and this thing is gonna go for a Reflect. I'm like, okay, that's fine because we're gonna get our attack and speed raise. So we do, and we're looking good right now. So I'm pretty sure that a Poison Jab is definitely gonna take this thing out. But now with the Reflect up, like it's gonna be difficult to go against this other Pokemon. But anyways, we're gonna hit this thing with Iron Head, and down goes Grimmsnarl. So now he goes right back into this Pokemon, and this part is really scary. So look at this. I switch out, right? Like this was a really bad move on my part. I don't know what I was thinking, because I switch out and I go into my Salamence here, and look at this. So we go into Salamence, and my Salamence carry Intimidate, and come to find out this thing has Defiant. So this thing's attack is huge now, but he does go for the bulk up. So I'm like, oh, perfect. So I'm like, all right. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna terrestrialize and go for the Terra Blast. I know that the reflect is up, but I'm pretty sure we'd be able to take it out where it's at, because I am life orb also. But I'm not really sure what Annihilate, if it has any priority moves, because if it does, then we are done for. But we just have to wait and see. So here I'm just gonna terrestrialize Fairy over here, and here I am gonna hit this thing with a Terra Blast. We do outspeed it, thankfully, and this right here is a bounce move, and down goes Annihilate. Let's go, man. Let's go. Guys, like and subscribe, man. Show me some love, man. I need it. So, Annihilate's down now, and now I think he's down to his last two Pokemon. He has the, this Pokemon, Iron Valient, and he has the, whatchamacallit, the, Finison. So, here, I decided to switch out and go into my Corviknight, because, I know he's gonna probably go for like a whatchamacallit, like a psychic move or something like that. I'm not sure if he's gonna go for the T-Ball. I'm hoping he doesn't go for the T-Ball. But yeah, we're gonna get the pressure going, and here he goes for the Side Shock. I'm like, oh, okay, perfect. So that does no damage here, and here I'm able to set up some screens. So I am gonna go for the light screen here, and here he decides to switch out and go into his Finison. So I'm like, all right, that's fine, you know what I mean? But the bad news is that I don't have my reflect up. So I am able, this thing's gonna get hit with some stealth rock damage, and I'm gonna go for the light screen here. So now I'm like, all right, we're gonna have to set up the reflect. I'm pretty sure I could take a jet punch or a wave crash, whatever this thing want to throw at me. But here he does terrestrialize, so I'm like, oh man. So he's gonna terrestrialize, and oftentimes when Finison they come in, the Terra type is water, you know, for the stab boost. So now he's gonna terrestrialize into a water type, but he does go for the jet punch. I'm like, all right, we're able to take at least one of them. So he does go for the jet punch. That does heaps to me, man. Unbelievable. But here I am gonna set up the reflect here, and whatchamacallit. So I decided, I'm like, you know what, man, let's just go for the Brave Bird here, get messy, and I'm just gonna go for another jet punch, but with the reflect up, we're able to live that, and we're gonna go for the Brave Bird. The Brave Bird does no damage. I completely forgot its reflect is still up. So we're like, all right, that's fine. You know what I mean? Let's go for another Brave Bird. I don't really need my Corviknight anymore. It did what it had to do, and whatchamacallit, this thing's gonna go for another jet punch. Down goes my Corviknight, man. Let's go. Oh, I needed water. These videos are long as heck, man. I completely forgot. Like, talking so much make your throat dry. But anyways, we're gonna get the good thing is that we do come out to Salamence and we get the intimidating, and I'm just gonna go for another Terra Blast because I can take a jet punch for days. So it does hit me with a jet punch, and here we're gonna go for the Terra Blast, and this is just looking beautiful, man. Yo, Salamence Fairy type is just, it's crazy, man. It just can't be stopped, man. So down goes Finison. So now his last Pokemon is the Iron Valient, and here he comes out, and I'm like, all right, I'm pretty sure that this thing's gonna outspeed me, but I'm like, you know what, it is what it is. This thing's gonna get hit with some stealth rock damage. I'm gonna go for another Terra Blast, but he does go for a side shock hit. We do got the reflect and light screen up, so we're able to lift that. I'm like, let's go. And Terra Blast is gonna take it out, and that's the match, guys, man. We post wins, loses, draws, and yeah, guys, man, like and subscribe. I appreciate all of you guys, man. Thank you so much. All right, bye.